G'day everyone. Brian Odian with another episode of VikingCloud's CyberIntel. As cyber threats continue to evolve, governments worldwide are intensifying cybersecurity regulations and compliance measures. The strategic shift is not merely a reaction to the increasing number of cyber attacks, but a calculated attempt to bolster national security, economic stability, and some public trust. Prominent examples of these regulatory advancements include the European Union's Network and Information Systems, or NIS2 directive, and the Digital Operational Resilience Act, or DORA. Despite originating in the EU, the inclusion of supply chain companies in these regulations ensures their impact will extend beyond European borders. The NIS2 directive covers companies in critical industries and their supply chains. DORA aims to enhance the IT of financial entities, including banks, insurance companies and investment firms, ensuring that Europe's financial sector remains resilient during severe operational disruptions. These regulations are part of a broader effort to address the escalating frequency and sophistication of cyber attacks, which pose significant risks to national security and economic stability. By setting clear guidelines and compliance requirements, governments are trying to create a more secure digital ecosystem. What sets these new regulations apart is the heightened level of accountability and the extended enforcement powers are granted to authorities in cases of non-compliance. While increased regulation may initially seem burdensome for organisations, these measures ultimately provide benefits throughout your entire business ecosystem. For example, a more secure supply chain, an area that often doesn't get as much attention as it deserves. There's also another benefit that may fly under your radar, a competitive advantage. As cybersecurity becomes more of a key criteria for partnerships and contracts, businesses that can demonstrate compliance to stringent standards are more likely to win contracts and attract clients, especially in industries where data security is paramount. An emerging issue is that some companies view compliance as a risk assessment exercise rather than adhering strictly to the standards and their requirements. They believe that staying out of the headlines is sufficient or are relying on an assessor who might overlook shortcomings and grant compliance to avoid penalties. Consider the implications if your supply chain adopted that approach or had a higher risk tolerance than your organisation. Your exposure and potential threats increases significantly. This behaviour and the broader risk it creates are reasons why governments are legislating compliance more rigorously. If managing compliance with multiple standards is challenging, engage third-party specialists like ourselves to oversee your compliance program from end to end, rather than just merely ticking a box. Offload the burden. Governments worldwide recognise the urgent need to bolster their cybersecurity frameworks. The NIS2 directive and DORA exemplify this movement with the European Union, and their impacts will extend to companies worldwide that supply EU businesses. It's crucial to prepare for these changes rather than attempt to evade them. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure.